Shalom, shalom, shalom. Cause give praises, honor, and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI. Call HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and the praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and according to the Mara said the Apothecary Millstone, who teach you well. And the main topic of the lesson is basically just kind of like a recap of this week. No, because this first week of 2026, man, no, it's been a hell of a week, put it simply. Things been happening damn near a couple things, and like every other day, put it simply. I don't know, probably like every other day, man. There's something happening, something popping off here and there. First it was Venezuela and taking over. Then the protesters in Iran. Which obviously by agent provocateurs. You got America leaving parts of the UN, not fully, but parts of it. Anyway. And then also opposing Greenland. Talking shit to the EU nations and NATO. In general. And also you got this woman that got shot by ICE. And they're trying to blame it like it's self-defense, which it clearly wasn't, but but Esau handling anything, they'll come up with some bullshit, man. But they're trying to justify it and all that shit, causing uproars to the people. The world's in shambles right now. It gotta get worse. We're only a weekend, man. 2026 is looking like a hell of a year. But let's start over here. Gotta try to address this. Address these things one by one. First, let's go here. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand at the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Oh, yeah. America is taking Russia's oil tankers as well. That too. I almost forgot. But we can see, do these tokens, man, do these signs, going on that, we're about to enter into a time of great tribulation, man, upon this world, man. Lord make it, building up, man, and stirring up the minds of the people, to prepare for that conflict, man. So, get ready. You gotta get ready, man. In the spirit, YAHAWASHI, you gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared and wary in the spirit, man. Cause it's not gonna get easier. It's not gonna get easier as the days go on, man. And soon, they got an effect over here in America, man. Cause right now, all these things are out of reach, happening in other places. These people all caught up in pride. But when this place actually start getting touched, I'm talking real touched, and when the Lord starts sending them judgments, upon the people, man, they gotta lose their shit and gotta hit us too. But if we have YAHAWASHI, we will be good. We will be good. In fact, I'm gonna get a scripture on that real quick. If we trust in YAHAWASHI, we will be good. No matter what happens, man. Quite literally, no matter what happens. You can be fucking in a goddamn sinkhole. Hey, the Lord get you out of there, man. Here you go. The book of Psalms, chapter 37. Let's start over verse... Here we go. Psalm 37, start verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by YAHAWAH, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not utterly cast down. For YAHAWAH upholdeth him with his hands. So the Lord protects those who've been cast down, man. Lord protects his chosen, man. In Psalm 34, it say No, he has the angels camping around about them, man. No, around about his saints, man. No, the elect, man. So the Lord got his elect. The Lord got his chosen, man. And the Lord got to protect his chosen. The Lord not got to let him fall away and be just completely destroyed out here. Nah, the Lord got to protect his elect. And you got to believe that, man. No, because when the going gets tough, what will you do? No. Because all these are trials from the Lord. No. I have been young and now I'm old. You have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. No, so the Lord gotta bless his seed, man. No, his children. No. And one more. Psalm 25. And start verse 12. What man is he that feareth Yahawah, BAHASHAM Shai? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth. The secret of Yahawah was them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant. No? My eyes are forever towards Yahawah, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. So the Lord got to protect his elect for the snare. And we know what snare it is, the MOTB. That see it, man. No, because if you don't know, the world going to a digital currency right now. No, and the MOTB is that chip. Which has got to be implemented across the whole world. See, they're already talking about mass producing the brain chip right now, but with Mr. Elon, Eloy, Mr. Neural guy, you're already talking about mass producing it, already. So this is their plan, man. This is what they want to do. This is what they're trying to do anyway. So you gotta be on that rock. Now let's get back to 2 Ezra 9 real quick. Again, 2 Ezra 9, so verse 3. Therefore, where there should be seen earthquakes. Now there have been a lot of earthquakes going on as well. As a lot of earthquakes. I believe there was a big earthquake, like 7.0 earthquake over there in Japan in the last couple of days. 7.0 earthquake. So that been going on. And upwards of the people. And again, people are in complete anarchy. Over there, especially over there in Iran right now, they're completely in anarchy mode. They're losing their shit. They're losing their shit right now over there, man. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So we understand and see that the Lord spake of these times, man, and we see them. We know them. We know that they're happening right now, man. We can clearly see it as day, plain as day. People trying to push it back, say, the Bible ain't real. Well, we see it happening now, man. And just you wait. Just you wait. We gotta keep getting fulfilled more and more. And it gotta come a point in time, man, you gotta be undeniable. That the scriptures are real. But hey, we are living in those days as we speak, man. Now, on specific things, like for instance, the Venezuelan thing, that was a ploy to get the oil and gold, to get that money, because they need that money. Their debt is is high as hell right now. The dollar is weak. They need that money, man. They need that money to pay the bills, man. So that's why they're trying to get that oil right now. They're trying to get the gold from that place, Because this place is reigning in pride right now. It's basically a last ditch attempt by Babylon the Great. Because you don't know this place is Babylon the Great, America. Basically it's a last ditch attempt, to basically try to stay afloat. To try to save itself. But it's not gonna be saved. Look at that. Jeremiah 51. Now hold up. Gotta put my gloves on because my hands are cold. No, just a second. So like, yeah. But Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. So they're trying to take balm for the pain in this place. Now they're trying to recover this place. They see this place is going down, it's collapsing, the pillars are falling apart, and not doing too hot at all. And they're trying to recover it, they're trying to bring it back, make America great again, and all that shit. Well, it's not working. It's not working, man. And these people, man, are starting to get fed up, man. The bread and circuses are not working no more. Yeah? Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. Now, so they fuck this place, man. We out of this place. And let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reached unto heaven, and lifted up even to the sky. So this place is ultra wicked. Now, and they see it. No? But the main point is that she's not healed. She can't be healed. Because the Lord, the one brooding this place, beating this place up. No? Ever since they took the money out the gold standard, man, been going downhill ever since. Since 1970, man. When Nixon took the money out the gold standard, it's never been the same since. No? Downhill. No? And you only got to keep going downhill. We're at the 250th year, almost, anyway, of Babylon the Great. And the average, in fact, let's look this up right now. As we speak, is 250 years. The average lifespan of an empire. Oh, there you go. Yep. The idea that empires last around 250 years is a popular theory, notably purposed by British diplomat Sir John Glubb, suggesting a typical cycle from pioneers to conquest, commerce, affluence, intellect, and finally decadence, leading to collapse. Though some historical empires like Rome or China lasted much longer, and Syria faces skepticism as a rigid predictor. No, but Homeland, that's not the case for this one. Because only this place, man, we can see clearly that this place is going down, man. No, and we're about to enter into the 250th year. No? So, hey, maybe the Lord, just maybe, the Lord will take this place out. Because we want this place to be taken out, for those who don't know. We want this place to be taken out. And the main reason why, because only with this place being destroyed, it'll bring in the kingdom. In fact, let's get this. In Revelation. With the destruction of Babylon the Great, it will bring in our kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. No? So this place needs to be destroyed in order for that to happen. Now, Revelation 11, the start verse 11. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of Yahweh from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. That's us waking up to the truth, the one understanding. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, so-called UFO. No? And their enemies beheld them. So these nations got to see it happen. See the chariot of the Lord. Not a literal cloud. The reason why they call it a cloud, because back then, they didn't know what the hell a UFO. They didn't have the term UFO. The only thing that floated in the sky back then was a cloud. So they've likened it to a cloud. No? And In the same hour was there a great earthquake. So this is when the nukes fall and the bombs hit this place. And a tenth part of the city fell. So a portion of Babylon the Great fell. And if you read further on in Revelation 18, it goes into how this place is going to get burnt up with fire. No? Going to talk about this city. Now, Babylon the Great is likened to a city. No? As Revelation 17, I believe the last verse, called it the great city, Babylon. This place is a city. You're a citizen of America. A citizen is an inhabitant of a city. No, you get the word for it. It's an inhabitant of a city. So yeah, this place is basically just a big city. And in the city, you got little states, city-states in the city. No, so this place is just a big city. You know, with little mini cities in the city. You know. No, but the main point, a tenth part of it fell. So basically, a portion of this place is got to get blown up first. Then the rest of it got to get blown up later on. Well, in a span of an hour. I'm going to get that scripture because it says in 1 hour, this place is going to get laid up. So when the first bombs fall, that's the hour clock ticking. So when the first bombs hit, that's when the hour starts, the hour of destruction starts. So I'm going to get that later. But let me finish this. And the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, so that's a complete amount. So that's way more. Basically, all of them, all the people over here in Babylon the Great are going to get destroyed. And the remnant were afraid and gave glory to the power of heaven. So that's talking about the elect getting beamed up, as it said in the last verse. Then the men getting beamed up, getting taken up in the chariot. They're going to give glory to the power. We're also going to be scared too. Seeing the power and the might of the Lord destroying the whole country. The whole US of A. Blowing it up. And we gotta be scared. But also we're gonna get glory to the power of heaven. So now let's go over to Revelation 18, because I mentioned it. Go over here to Revelation 18, because I mentioned about the hour. In 1 hour. Go to, let's start verse Revelation 18. Let's start verse 8. Yeah, we got to start verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. So the plagues are talking about is the nukes, the bombs, the missiles. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. So only this place is going to get utterly burnt with fire, completely destroyed, blown up. For strong is Yahawah power who judgeth her. So only the Lord got to judge her, man. And not only is it going to be nuclear fire and missiles that got to hit this place, it's also got to be chariot fire too. That's Isaiah 66 and 15. Chariot fire. No, laser beams, put it simply. Gonna hit this place, man. Because this is gonna be the Lord basically venting out his anger against this place. This place is wicked. All the adultery and idolatry, the pride, the arrogance of the people, and the foolishness. All those wicked things. There's countless things. Even your money. Shit, your money is sin because unjust weights. They're giving the people, man, unjust weights. Giving them unclean food and marketing it and selling it to the people, defiling it. And we're worshiping a false god, even that Jesus Christ shit. The Lord named not Jesus. His name is YAHAWASHI in the Paleo Hebrew. That's the true name of the Lord. The Lord named not no goddamn Jesus Christ. Okay? That's another thing. Jesus Christ. And he's not a so-called white man either. He's a dark-skinned man, as they were in ancient world over there in West Asia. They were dark-skinned people. They weren't white, okay? They weren't white people, all right? Yeah? The word white people came up in 1681. Well, no, 1681. When I would say, 1681. That's when the term white people came about with the Baker's Rebellion and shit. I believe like a play. In 1681, man. They came up with the terms of white people and black people and all that shit. So all these terms are getting made up by Esau and shit. That's another lie that the place push. Don't even keep a whole bunch of things. But that, and also only affliction to the nation of Israel. As the main sin this place does. The affliction of the children of Israel, which is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. No? And you also you Israelite foreigners who look like the heathen. No? Because you had Israelites who may look like heathen, may look like a so-called white person, or may even think they're a so-called white person, but they have the spirit of a Jake. No? And how we tell the spirit of a Jake? About how they move, how they talk, how they walk, things like that, man. Jake has certain characteristics, certain, identifiers that you can tell, that they're a Jake or not, man. How they move, how they talk, how they walk, how they act, how they react to certain things, what they think deep down, how they move, That's how, man, and really, it's not that hard to explain. If you're a Jake, I don't know, Eve, for instance, Eve, one of the main characteristics of Eve, I'm gonna just give an example how we tell to the spirit that someone's a Jake or not. Like, for instance, Eve had a big fucking mouth. The Jake woman has a goddamn big mouth and she can't shut the fuck up for shit. Now, a person who may look like a so-called white person, but they have that, charismatic nature. Because also Jake's charismatic too. That's another thing Jake has and have. Charisma. They're jokesters, man. Every Jake is a goddamn jokester, man. A goddamn comedian. Tell me I'm lying. Every Jake is a goddamn comedian too. Don't want to make a fucking joke. A snap at someone's shit. Every Jake's a goddamn comedian and shit. But anywho, with Eve, she runs her mouth a lot. And very bold sometimes as well. Now, if you go, you look at, sometimes you see some so-called white person, but she acts just like a Jake woman. Acts just like them, talks like them, have the same, body motions. That's another thing too, body motions, with the goddamn finger and, again, it's not that hard to explain. It's easy if you know. If you're a Jake, you know. It's just you have to be in the know to know. How they talk, how they react, the way they move, the slang they use, and things like that nature. It's really easy to tell, man. But you have to see it for yourself to know. And that's how we know through the spirit. Because only we're reading the spirit, man. Because that's just a spirit, man, of a Jake. They can't help it. They can't help it, man. But only for those whose eyes are open, you'll see. But anyway, sorry for the tangent. Let's go back to it. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So only they got to see the destruction of this place, man. And they got to bewail her. They got to mourn the people who do all the stock trading and the people who invest billions and millions of dollars into this place to keep it up and running. They got to be crying, wailing. Because they got to see this place collapse. They'll get burned up, quite literally getting burned on fire. So all their money and all the gain they're getting from this place, got to disappear just like that. Poof. Like nothing, man. Verse 10, staying afar off for the fear of her torment, so they can be watching from a distance. Whether on a satellite, from TV, from a different part of the world, or whatever it came to be, Saying, alas, alas, a great city, Babylon, that the mighty city, for in 1 hour is that judgment come. 1 hour. The place is going to get destroyed in just 1 hour, man. So when the first bombs hit, we're going to destroy a portion of the city. The electric going to get beamed up of the nation of Israel. The electric going to get beamed up. And the rest of the city going to get destroyed in just 1 hour, man. So that's what's going to happen to this place. And as we can see right now, we see why. Because Russia and China, mainly Russia, because you don't know in Ezekiel 38 about the prophecy, about Gog. No, that's Russia, man, because they live in the land of God. They're not Japhites. No, those Russians over there are not Japhites. They're Edomites. No, because they live by the sword. They're mighty in warfare by the sword. That's the blessing of Esau. No, because that's what they use. That's what they have. That's what they got. The so-called white man. That's their blessing. So clear and very evident that it's them. They're not Japhites. The reason why they're called Gog, because they live in the land of God. That's literally, you pull up a map, that's the land of Gog. Russia, man, that's the land of God. That's them. But they got to come down there to so-called Middle East, West Asia, mainly to the land of Israel, to whoop some ass, And only the Lord got to blow it up, according to Ezekiel 38. The Lord got to blow up the land. Send fire on it, and launch the missiles, Talk about every man's sword against his brother in Ezekiel 38. That's the missiles. So the Lord got to send missiles down there and blow up the land, blow up the people over there. Call themselves us. Call themselves Jays. Blow them up. Cleanse the land. So when we come back over there, we got to take over the land. And rebuild it. But that's a whole different topic. I'm not gonna really delve into that, but you can go into that on your own time. But that's the judgment of Babylon the Great, or America. Now I mentioned about Greenland, about them coming against each other. That's actually biblical prophecy. So it gets down here in Revelation 17. Okay, you don't know about Revelation. In Revelation 17, the beast here mentioned in Revelation 17 is NATO and the EU. NATO and the EU is the beast. The horns on the beast are the EU specifically. The horns of the beast are the EU specifically, because originally the EU started with 12 members. Two of which are really just part of two nations. Like for instance, Spain and Portugal really are just one. Really, Portugal is just part of Spain. They just divide, separate each other. Really, just the same country. They just separate. It's a difference without a distinguish without a difference. They separated from Spain, but really just the same thing. And also, I'm not mistaken, Belgium and the Netherlands. The Netherlands basically split off from Belgium, and try to do separate to try to do his own thing. Again, just the same thing. They split is again distinguish a different. What's it called? A distinguish without a difference. It's just the same thing. Both of them are really just the same nations. They're really just 10. 10 horns. Even with the ECC, before the EU, there were 10 nations. So, and now there's like 30, 27, 28, I believe 28 members right now. But start off with those 10, okay? You can look it up on your own time. But those nations are prophesied to come against the whore. And the whore is America, Babylon the Great. Once again, right here, Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. So they're going to hate America, Babylon the Great. They're going to hate this place. They got to despise this place. That's what they're doing right now. They see what's going on. Trump is causing a lot of division. Among the nation. He's trying to get out of NATO, basically. He's trying to pump his shit. That's that little horn in Daniel 7. That little horn is America. Babylon the Great. That little horn is Babylon the Great. America. And it's popping this shit right now. That's why they're hating this place. That's why there's a spies in this place. Because there's, these people, man, they're starting to see what the fuck this dude doing, talking about, putting terrorists on them and shit. And they're getting agitated. They're getting annoyed. Now they're trying to conquer Greenland. Now they try, oh, it was a joke. Oh, we didn't really mean what you got conquered by military force. It was just a joke. Nah, man. And they, no, they really want to get that shit. They probably do it by force. Ain't goddamn way. Because it's just like that, man. They're on that. No, they're on that type of time, man. Right now, But anyway, with the 10 horns, she'll hate the whore. And she'll make her desolate and naked, and she'll eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So only Babylon the Great got to be burnt with fire by these 10 nations. Well, really the EU nations in general. They got to betray America, man. They got to swap sides. Because normally they got to see that America is really an enemy. America got really going to be their enemy, man. Because only America not going to support them, man. No, America not going to support them. They're not going to back them up when they need the help. Because, oh, shit. Well, I can't do this on my own. I got to join up with Russia, man. No, because Russia and Alicia got to give me some mercy. But these dudes, man, they don't give a damn about me. And you see how they talking shit against Europe. They're talking all sorts of mad shit against Europe, man. So, hey, man, they gotta drop out, man. And join up with the Russians, man. Just you wait and see. Because only they started to despise this place. So these things are happening, man. The prophecy is on the way. It really is moving right now as we speak. The prophecy is moving. Prophecy is speaking. They're not fairy tale or joke. We see it happening. And people say, oh, the Bible ain't real. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's clearly happening as we speak, man. Just a second. Whatever. So like him. But prophecy clearly happening as we speak, man. It is only a matter of time before it fully happens. The big thing. Big thing. Yep. Maybe China attacking Taiwan, putting a blockade on it. Really, all they need to do is just put a blockade. They really don't need to do that much. They put a blockade around Taiwan, and that'll fuck up America completely. Because right now we're in a little thing called an AI bubble. And if China were to put a blockade on, around Taiwan, which the majority of the world's chips come from Taiwan, that'll completely fuck over America. Completely fuck over the economy in America. And and by doing that, they'll just, they'll crash this place in days, if they were to do that. Because America, right now, America's GDP is mainly benefiting off the growth of AI and shit. So if they were to put a little blockade around the chips, that'll fuck over this place, man. And that'll bring about World War III. They'll just straight up bring about World War III. They did that, man. So maybe that'll be a little thing later on. Maybe the Iran thing will probably come up first, because right now they're getting lambasted with all these these Asian provocateurs causing all these protests and shit. Clearly just America written all over that. Mainly initiated by the small hats. Maybe they'll do something over here to America to spark a war, just like they did with Iraq. Just like what they did with Iraq and Afghanistan. Say, oh, these guys. No, they did, man. That was set up. That shit, that happened in 2001 was a goddamn setup, man. That shit was a goddamn setup, man. Because only they can get over there to Iraq to take it over. Then to Afghanistan. I believe there's like 7 like whole 7 wars over there in the Middle East, whole 7 wars, and they gotta go right back over there. Because it didn't finish the job. They still had to take down the big boy, Iran. They still had to take that shit down. So they gotta try to do it again. And put that fear and put that anger back into the people's mind so they can justify sending people over there to Iran. Say, oh my God, we gotta take down these goddamn Arab scum. We're gonna take them down, man. And some shit like that. You already know. You know how Esau rolls, man. So hey, be wary, but I'll get this last one down close out. Comments rambling at this point. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See, they be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So this is just a rumor of war. No. Literal war. No. Military attacks and all. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So people will come against each other. And there shall be famines, and soon there going to be famines out here. Like straight up famines. Straight up, people can't go to the store and get food because the food delivery truck is not coming. People don't grow food in their houses, in their neighborhoods. They get it from food trucks. If the food truck don't come, people starve. Simple as that. So all you need to do is destruct the food. Do a little cyber, attack or something along those lines. And pestilence. They got a little thing called a super bug going around. Claiming souls. And earthquakes in diverse places. So there got to be a lot of earthquakes that's been happening. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So all these are just the beginning. Just a start, man. So we just have to wait and see. We're 1 weekend to 2026. We have to wait what next week bring. Maybe, hopefully, the Lord keeps this energy going, keep this tension going. Because last year it was goddamn every other week something happened. Every other week, every other week maybe, and like a 2-week break, another thing happens, so on and so forth. But this Lord one this year happens goddamn every week. Something big happens. Something big happens this week, the next week, and so on and so forth. Just keep it going down the road. We have to wait and see. But Lord on the other side, go get our praises on glorification to YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and Shalom.